Hi everyone, my name is Genevieve and I'm here to talk to you about Module 4, Learning Objective number 3, and I'm going to talk about how the impact of emotional labor can affect employees. Now let's imagine being a server in a restaurant who takes college courses, and the night before you're up studying for class, doing your homework. The next day you go to class and then you have to head to work and work your evening shift. By the time you get to work, you're tired, you're irritable, you clock in for your shift, your first table is ready to be sat, and you grab your things and you head to that table to greet them with enthusiasm and a smile, just as they'd expect in the establishment. Now, greeting that table with a smile as they interact with the customers, despite being irritable and tired, is an example of emotional labor. Now, being irritable is the felt and actual emotion, and their display of happiness is a displayed emotion that the organization expects. Now, this can cause exhaustion, increased stress, and low work satisfaction. Displayed emotions deal with surface acting, because surface acting is hiding one's true inner feelings and continuing to express emotional responses to the organizational display roles. The act of displaying an emotion different from the actual felt emotion is called emotional dissonance. Felt emotions deal with deep acting, and deep acting is when employees try to modify their true inner feelings based on the display roles. An example of this could be trying to enjoy the work that you do, or trying to find meaning in it so that it is better aligned with your values. The negative impacts of emotional labor can lead to burnout and declines in job performance, which is why it is important for organizations to ensure their employees are supported. According to author Susan David, who wrote the article Managing the Hidden Stress of Emotional Labor for the Harvard Business Review website, when people habitually evoke the stress of surface acting, they'll be more prone to depression and anxiety, decreased job performance, and burnout. The stress associated with emotional labor can also spill over into other aspects of our lives, like at home or in our relationships with others. Research has shown that practicing mindfulness is one way to regulate emotions and can have a positive impact on job satisfaction. Practicing mindfulness means to evaluate our emotional situation in the moment and act accordingly. Being able to relax and recharge are other suggestions to help with the stress. Susan Davis suggests that stressed employees should remind themselves constantly of why they are there in the first place, to make work something you choose to do rather than you feel you're supposed to do, and to do some job crafting to make the work align more with your values. That was my piece on emotional labor, and some of my concept questions are, 1, to explain how the felt and displayed emotions are related to surface and deep acting. How is emotional labor related to job performance? And my last question, what are some actions that employees can take to relieve some of their emotional stress? Thanks for listening, and you have a good night.